Want to go over the latest portfolio calculator through November the 3rd, 2022, Thursday, coming into our strongest trading day of the week, Friday. We're an 18,827.50 drawdown at a 23,467, so about 5K away from that worst case drawdown. We've endured the brunt of that, and we've had some transitions, and you see 4 losing days in a row. Here is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we've had only 3 winning days out of the last 12 are profitable. This is this number right here. This is the winning percentage days over the last 12, 25%, and I have a chart of that cycle here. And so we talk about drawdown alerts. Getting in on drawdowns or adding to on drawdowns on these cycle drawdowns you see right here. And so this recent update is called MIT, Market Internals Only. And so stock index portfolio, E-mini, market internals. I've gone back and looked at a lot of these other portfolios. They've had steeper drawdowns and have recently come back and made equity peaks. And if you take the strategies out of those that don't include market internals, I'm going to add a filter over here for market internals. If you take the strategies out of some of these these older portfolios, if you take the non-market internal strategies out of some of these older ones, it really improves those strategies, really cuts the drawdown back. In some cases, it's half as much. And so it's a good approach. And we've had 4 losing days in a row, which happens in this portfolio setup. Largest winning day is 34,667. Largest losing day is 11,775. And let's take a look at where we are on the month. Minus 11,747. And the drawdown curve once again. And the question is, should we add Zig Zag? I want to take a look at this. 18 out of 23. If you add Zig Zag, here's what happens. Zigzags, I'm going to go to the chart of that in a minute. Zigzag's a strategy we've been waiting to trade, and I didn't get in it for this reason. Is because every time I've checked, the current drawdown to max drawdown is bigger, and so I didn't want to increase our risk to worst case drawdown. You see it right there. You know, you could bias it so that you only look at post-pandemic drawdown curve, which is 24,325, and then you're still at 16,887 over 24. So you're 8K away from a worst case drawdown if you trade the zigzag strategy and you bias it to post-pandemic drawdown curve. This is about 2000, and there's April of 2020 right there. And so the worst case drawdown since the pandemic on this setup is 24, and prior to that is 30K. If you add zigzag to the 18 strategy setup, so I'm going to remove it, go back to our other. Zigzag does not use market internals. So, and Robot 2022 does not use market internals. It's one we've also traded, and so everything else uses market internals. So we are trading this tomorrow. Jobs Friday at 7:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looking for a bounce in this portfolio setup. Wanted to show you the equity curve on Zigzag. It went into this drawdown. We wanted to get in on a drawdown, but like I said, adding this to the portfolio increased our risk to worst case drawdown. And so it had this nice drawdown that we wanted, but it didn't line up with the portfolio the way I wanted. It had to run up all the way to equity peak. So some really nice trading here after this drawdown in the last few days. Wish we would have had those trades. The risk was high. In hindsight, it would have been a good decision. But when you're in the drawdown, you have to look at the risk. And so that's what we did. You see there were 7 winning trades in here at $700 each. You had a short trade here, long trade, short trade, long trade, short trade. And then on FOMC day, short trade, long trade, no trading. Did not signal a trade during FOMC. And then today, you had 1 winner and then 3 losers in a row to finish the day. So this one wasn't stopped out. It just had an end of day exit. So that is the zigzag strategy and where we are. It's in a little bit. You can see it's a little bit of a drawdown now. And so I would once again wait for a little bit more of a drawdown to start it and see where it lines up in the portfolio. So looking forward to Friday's trade. Friday's been one of our strongest days for November the 4th, 2022.
Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.